Dun 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 dun. Oi. Hello. Stream assistant just flung my door wide open. Not on the keyboard. Why do you want attention right now? You've been sleeping, you've been ignoring me, and then I press live and suddenly you're like, yay, attention time. I gotta shut the door. Oh, there we go. Making his entrance? Yeah, I'll say. Not on the cable! Alright, there we go. Hello, welcome to Monday. Oh, glorious Monday, how we missed you. Dun 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 dun. Hi! Mr. Handsome. I'm still just getting comfortable. Yeah. Okay. I think I am more comfortable. He felt the disturbance and had to burst in to get attention. Yeah, he did. My cousin came home yesterday, but most of yesterday I was sleeping because I had a migraine. I had like a migraine all freaking day. It sucked. Hi, man. Meow. Hi, Duckdom. Hi, Raylet. Yeah, migraines suck. I know they're like different for different people, right? Yeah, I feel it. For me, I get a lot of light sensitivity. I get really light sensitive and I get nauseous. Wait, what's that called? Oh. Ah. Stream Elements bot is running. Thank you, bot, for letting me know. There's a blizzard coming from the west. It's cold here this morning. Yesterday morning, let me swap. Hello, beans. Yesterday morning, I walked to the supermarket and I forget what I was getting yesterday. I forgot. I got something. And then it was like I looked outside and it looked cold, right? So I was like, I'll put on a sweater so that, you know, I don't get cold. And it was freaking warm. Like on the way home I was like, I'm overheating. And then this morning I looked outside and it looked the same. So I was like, oh well, yesterday I didn't need a sweater, so today I won't wear a sweater. And I was freaking cold. And it's cold this morning for some reason. Let me adjust my tracking. Okay, I think that's better. Hi! Oh, you got a stinky breath. Weather just being weird. Yeah, it's kind of getting to that time of year, right? Where it's like, slowly gonna start shifting. The weather is gonna start cooling down. Oh, of course. You wanna leave now? Oh no, he sees that the door is slightly closed. Unacceptable, mother. Let me open it up for him. Gosh. Yeah, hold on. Here you go. Get your butt out. If you're going out, go out. Go, go, go. Okay. Alright, he's left. It's not like completely shut, but it is like closed over, right? Like just there's a little gap. I want my blankie. I want my blankie. Oh my god! Every time I move around, my chair makes freaking noises. Oh yeah. Last night I was spending a lot of time with the stream assistant. Like after I woke up, from migraine, and I was like, yay, I'm free. I was spending some time with the stream assistant. And I made him deviled eggs. I made him deviled eggs. He doesn't usually like egg. So I was like, if I mix like cat treats in with the yolk, will he eat it? He did. But I was like recording him like doing zoomies and stuff like that. And what like in the recordings, I didn't realize, but like at the end of the freaking recording, it just sounds like there's like this fart sound, and I don't know what it was. I think maybe because I was sitting on the leather couch, because my cousin has a leather couch, and I was sitting on the couch, and like, you know, when you like move around, and it like same as my chair, the same as my PC chair. I guess like the fabric that I'm wearing or something. I don't know what I don't know what the story is, but I was sending it to friends, and one of them was like, did you fart? And I was like, wait, what? And then I went back and listened to it, and at the end of the video there's just like and then I was like laughing at my own freaking video. I was laughing at my own freaking video because I was like, what the hell is that sound? If it wasn't mentioned, then I wouldn't have even like known, because I wouldn't have watched the back, right? I wouldn't have watched the back and been like, okay, I'm looking for the moment where a fart sound appears. I don't know, I guess I'm just like unfortunately cursed with like those kind of noises in my stream. I have said before, but if I like actually farted on stream, I would probably just end stream. So I know it's not a real thing. And if I was recording something, I wouldn't be farting either. Speaking of, my stomach has been frozen for like 2 days now. Ever since high school, ever since I had to go to the hospital. Like, was it 3 years ago now? I think it was like 3 years ago. I had to go to the hospital because I had gastritis, and like ever since I've had that, some foods like some foods just freaking don't agree with me. So my stomach like stops working for a little bit. Basically, it just like freezes. And I looked it up. Apparently, it can be like nerve damage or like permanent inflammation on your stomach or something like that, which like makes sense, right? But like my stomach's been freaking frozen for like 2 days, and it sucks. It sucks. Wasn't it before fingers? Oh my god, that means it's like almost 4 years since I've had it. That's crazy. Man, that whole trip sucked, because I had gone to Korean barbecue, and I was eating, and that night I just kind of felt like uncomfortable, you know, like, you know when you eat like too many onions or something like that, and you're like, I shouldn't have eaten that much, you know, like, I kind of felt like that. And then it just progressively got worse to the point where it was like, I feel like my insides are literally on fire. Like, not all of my, I feel like my stomach is on fire. And I'm streaking! Thank you for the three stream streak. The moment I forget, I actually didn't eat that much either. Like, I wasn't that hungry, but it was like my roommate was like, kept bugging me, like, let's go to Korean barbecue, let's go to Korean barbecue. So I was like, okay, we can go to Korean barbecue. And Yeah, like, and it was. I think it was. I think it was like the tipping point, because I didn't eat that much that day. But then, like, I sort of felt uncomfortable, and then I like progressively got worse to the point where it's like I can't sleep. I'm in too much pain, you know. So I tried to kind of just like go to sleep and ignore it. But yeah, I got to the point where it was too bad. And then we went to the hospital, and they kept going back and forth on tests. It was like a 12-hour trip. They gave me medication. I went home. It wasn't working. I had to go back again. Yeah, it was like a whole thing. I'm gonna hiccup. The only thing with healthcare here is like I will say, I think Australia and New Zealand healthcare isn't really that good. Like Australia and New Zealand healthcare isn't really that great because they don't really like explain to you that okay you had this thing and now like the long-term effects of like what you had. You know what I mean? Like there's no like yeah, you may have these problems in the long run, yada yada. There's nothing like that. Yeah, I'm glad it was figured out though. I'm glad like I made it through that. That sucks. Hi Carol. Yeah, it sucks. It is free and worth about that. Yeah, that's kind of it. I don't know. After having like healthcare in other countries that Australia or New Zealand, I'm like damn. Damn, we suck. I every like interaction I had with healthcare in Japan was like very, very surprisingly good. I don't know. My personal experience was very good. Maybe other people have had bad experiences, but I had a really good experience, and like they actually like follow through with things, and yeah, it was like really good. Let me have a drink. I have some tea. I believe someone has arrived back again, so let me open the door for him. You wanna come in? Oh, you already let yourself in. Okay. I love when cats like splay their toes. You know, like the toes just go full like spread out. He walked in, he sat down, he shot one foot out, and then just starfish foot. Yeah, it's so cute. How's everyone's weekend been, by the way? I kind of just showed up and started bitching about a hospital visit that happened 4 years ago. 4 years ago. How's everyone's weekend been? Because I know it's still like Sunday for most of you, right? It's still Sunday for most of you. It's Monday morning for us in the future. Have you done anything good? Have you done anything worth mentioning? I found a praying mantis outside last night, and I brought it in to take photos, and then I was releasing it out of the window, and the stream assistant was like, "Let me out!" No, really? You're making roast beef? Smells good. Yum. Cooking meat smells good. Hi, string beans. You people in the future are taking all futures. Goddamn people in the future, ruining it for everyone else. Very good one. I'm so happy about my PNG being done. I'm happy for you. It's like it's such a exciting process to go through, like a model being done. You know, like ready for usage, I should say. It's like I don't know. It's like a start of a new adventure. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing it in use. Pretty much was in slug mode yesterday and did nothing. We all need a slug mode. We all need to slug mode sometimes, oftentimes. Sometimes more than others. You know, sometimes we gotta slug mode it up. Let me type this. I forgot to close the message system thing-thong. And now I got like alerts for my own stream. I'm trying to get productive right now. But first, a pizza and a gummy. Damn, you're in for a treat. I don't know what kind of gummy that's gonna be. Like, I've never tried gummy or anything like that before. Are any of you gummy enjoyers? The only kind of gummies I've ever had are like sour worms, sour worms, and the like what do you call it? Like the vitamin gummies. Slug mode is an important time. I agree. You gotta like regenerate. Oh my god, I went on a binge watch of like the psychology of Disney adults, and it was interesting to say the least. I went on like a binge watch of I am the gummy bears. Gummy bears are yummy. I like the sour worms more though. You know, I'm not like, I don't think of gummy candies that much, and then when they're in front of me, I'm like, yummy sugar sour gummies. I do like, thank you for following, I do like, sour worms, or snakes, but I think they're usually called worms, right? No, there are ones that do have the little snake heads. Hello there, partner. Have a donut from the Cowboy Donut. Today's donut flavor is passion fruit. I've never had a passion fruit flavored donut. I'm gonna hiccup. But thank you. I appreciate it. You know, I was actually thinking of getting a donut this morning, but I decided to get meat instead. I got a meat pie. A meaty pie. I got a meat pie and toilet paper and a drink, a Red Bull specifically. I guess I am back on that energy drink kick. Yeah, the important things. Well, yeah. Okay, so I have looked briefly at some of the marshmallow that got submitted, and some of you have been a little wild. Some of you have been a little wild this week. Hi, yeah. Potato. Some of you have been some of you have been a little wild this week. And there was way more than I was expecting. Should we get started? Don't know if I should go oldest to newest or newest to oldest. Let's go to oldest to newest. It's this day. I didn't know we were supposed to send marshmallows. That's okay. You don't have to. If you would be interested in sending a marshmallow, that's not the link. Thank you for following. That was a teaser for what's to come. Hold on. Let me grab the link. I will paste it in chat. So if anyone wants, I opened up Twitter, and Sif Summer is like the first thing I see. This is the link, I believe. Wait, how do I... yeah, hold on, give me a moment. I believe this is the link. So if you wanna submit any questions, there you go. You can submit them anonymously. I think it's set to be like anonymous. I think they're set to be anonymous. Let me pin that just in case. Pin. Yes. Okay, there we go. Okay, so first one. What is a video you wish you could see for the first time again? I'm sure there's one, I'm sure there is one video out there that I would love to go back in time and like experience for the first time. But off the top of my head, DuckTales World. Why does everything center back to that one video? I feel like that one video is just like such a core memory for me. Maybe one of those, I don't know, that one or the butterflies in the sky. I can go twice as high. So sorry I died. I'm in heaven now. That one's good. That one's good. But I don't know, it's not the same kind of good as there's like this specific video that I'm thinking of. I don't know, let me think. Is there anything else that has been... You know what, that was the first one that came to mind. DuckTales alt version. Yeah, there we go. The DuckTales alt version song. There we go. Yep. The first one is down. Is there a game you're secretly bad at, but pretend you're good at? Thank you, Ingon. Thank you for giving me a sub to DuckTales. Ooh. Life is like a hurricane here in Duckburg. What about Blanco the talking dog? I already answered. I said DuckTales. No, I don't think I pretend to be good at any games, to be honest. I don't think I'm known for being good at games. Just no. No, I don't think I'm known for being good at games. I don't think you think of Kagari channel, Kagari, not the kitsune, and think, damn, she's good at games. Unfortunately, I do not have the blessing of like being pro at any game. Are you similar to your VTuber persona or totally different? I don't... In what way? In Kagari Gamer, and then I just suck at games. I rebrand again. I'm like, okay, sorry everyone, the elf didn't work out, so now we're gonna be Kagari Gamer. And we're gonna be like, I don't know, we're gonna be a bunny girl, and we're gonna be a gamer, and then I just suck at every game that I play. You can probably go pro at Furby game, I bet. There is a Furby board game. Actually, I think there's a couple of them. You know when you look at Marketplace? Cause I'm not like signed in to Facebook, right? I was like being nosy and I looked at Marketplace and it showed some like in America for like $20 or something. I was like, damn, that sucks that I can't like message them and be like, hey, ship to me at $20, I buy a Furby game. I don't know what this means. Are you similar to your VTuber persona or totally different? Like personality, boobs, physically? I'm gonna assume it means personality. I assume. I don't really kayfabe, so it's just me. There we go. Kagari totally has long pointy elf ears IRL. Yeah, I got knife ears. I got boobs. I got boobs. the Furby channel! We're gonna rebrand to be a Furby VTuber. Okay, let me see that. Big. Host. I'll try not to loiter like too much on each question because I got a lot. I got a lot this week. If you had to swap avatars with another VTuber for a week, who would it be? It's scary how possible the Furby rebrand is around here. Don't worry, I won't become a Furby. Maybe I'll have like a Furby costume at some— oh my god, I see someone with no face. Maybe I'll have like a Furby costume, like pajamas with like Kigurumi, but we got a face missing. Creepypasta Furby. They probably exist, to be honest. They probably do exist. Okay, let me give you a face. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? I can't see you. Oh, there you are. Okay, you got your face back. Face is on now. Everything is nice. I don't know who I would want to swap with. I've never really thought about that before. I'm gonna say... I would want it to be something like totally different, you know? Like someone like completely different, so I like get to experience what it's like to be in a different skin suit. You know what? I'm gonna say Lanlan from Niji Sanji. Lanlan, let me bring up a picture of Lanlan. Because I mean, Lanlan is really cute, but also like so different to what I am, right? So it would be kind of fun to like experience being that different. This is Lanlan. So like if I could change for a week, I would change to this just to experience like how different it would feel. Yeah, she is adorable. I think she's like Niji Sanji's powerhouse at the moment. She's doing really good for herself. One from just to experience. There we go. It would be Lanlan. If you ever rebrand, let us be mascot VTubers together. That would be actually kind of cute, but I will keep Kagari as L. What the heck? Oh, Toro! Thank you! What the heck? Thank you! Thank you for the gift subs. Arigato! I love that sound so much. Burp! Oh! Toro! Thank you, Carol! Thank you. Let me just chat. And congrats if you got hit. If you got hit with a sub, congratulations. I like how there's kind of like a slow delay on the other bot's end, where it's like coming through a little bit by little bit. I wanna, every time I hear the, whoa, Total! Sends me off, it's just so stupid. It's so stupid. Yum. Thank you, Chi. What the heck? Why is everyone spoiling me today? Is it my birthday? No, my birthday is like 10 months away. But it could be today. Thank you for the gift sub, Chi. Thank you. Okay, let me hide this one. Done one. Did I post? Yes, I did. I did post. Okay. If you were an animal, what would you be? I think I've said this before, but even when I was Kagari Kitsune, I was like, I think I'm actually more like cat-coded than fox-coded because I sleep a lot. And I don't have like super high energy, right? And I'm not that loud. Whereas like foxes are loud, high energy, don't sleep as much as cats. And I'm like the type of person that if you're at the other end of the aisle in a supermarket, I would not shout to get your attention. I will just awkwardly follow behind until you turn around and notice me. Like I don't really ever raise my voice. So yeah, I don't think I would actually like be a fox, but I do love Arctic foxes. But yeah, I think I'd probably be more of a cat. I'm also more moody like a cat. Like I'm way more moody like a cat. Oh my god, I see someone else missing their face. Someone else is missing their face. Okay. Give you a face. Where'd they go? Did the face? No, that's not them. That's not them. Where did they go? I can't. My camera's in the way. Did their face load? That's not them. Alright, well I can't see. They disappeared, I think. I don't know if they disappeared actually, but my camera's in the way. Got into stalk someone if they're too far away. I mean, like, you know, if you get you're with someone in the supermarket, and then you get separated, and you don't have a faceplate, I think. Or is it just hard to see? Oh, it's just hard to see. There is a faceplate. You know when you're like at the supermarket with someone, and you get separated, so you're like looking for each other, and then you come around the corner and you see them at the other end of the aisle. I won't call out. Like, I won't be like, hey, and like scream out to them. I feel like a fox would. Because a fox would be like, you know what I mean? Like, they would just, they would be loud and like ready to be loud. But yeah, I won't do that. So I feel like I think it would be a cat, probably. What would a Furby do? Hey! Wow! I don't know, I guess different Furbies have different personalities too. Some might shout, some might be shy, some might be a little... I don't want to derail, but is that one made out of beans? Yeah. Beans. And the fox would piss in an aisle and run away. Okay, well, I'm the kind of cat that may occasionally not use the litter box correctly. But other than that, I like my sleep. I like to not be disturbed while I'm sleeping. Some days it may be okay to pet my tummy, but then other days I will have murder mittens. What did we get? Choo-choo! Thank you for following. Yeah, I think I'm more moody like it. I guess foxes are moody too. I think it would be a cat. Because I like to sleep and I don't know what else. And I'm just gonna leave it like that. Congrats on 1K! Did we hit 1K? Ba, 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 ba. Let me refresh. Let me refresh. It says 1K! Okay. Let me screenshot so we can just do like when I checked before stream, someone had unfollowed, so it went down to 998. But now we're back. We're back. There we go. Congratulations to all of us. We achieved 1K. You're the 1,000th follower you are. Thank you. Thank you, Munapimiku. Arigato. And I like warm places and blankets. That's true. I do. Congratulations. Thank you. Yatta! No, what would we even do for a celebration stream? Haha, we get to watch more analog horror. We're gonna go on another 6-hour binge of a very, very confusing analog horror. To celebrate, we burn the bean Fabby. We don't want to burn our beans. Let me put him. He can just hang out over here in the corner. Wait, he's... There we go. He's a little guy, so he can just sit back there. There he is. Wait, he's in front. That's not correct. There we go. He's just hanging out back there. Waiting for the sweet release of the frying pan. Now that you're back on your normal stream schedule, how long are your streams? How long do I usually stream? Maybe 2 to 4 hours usually. 2 to 4 hours, anywhere from that range. I try to at least hit 2 hours if I'm like not in that big of an energy mood. But then I think they usually end up going more than 2 hours, so it's whenever we're doing anything. What was that sound? Never mind, I think I'm hearing things. Hi Naruto! I think average is about 3 hours. Yeah, I'll say about 3 hours, because I usually end up yapping for about 40 minutes, right? It's like a 40-minute yap into like 2 hours gaming. Speaking of games, I'm getting the whatever Planet Zoo desire. I'm getting the urge to play Planet Zoo again. Oh, hour, that's true. Sometimes I just yap away for like an hour. Sometimes I leave the streams on when I'm asleep, and I decided to be streaming, and I thought I was going crazy. Really? That's probably like the past week where it's where I've been double streaming, because I had the house to myself, and yeah, I made use of that. I made big use of being alone for a week. Living with family sucks. Not really, but it would be nice to be able to like double stream like that more often. Where is the tab that I... Okay. There we go. If I were a cat. I mean, if I were animal, cat. Neko. Neko dayo. Okay, pineapple. Oh wait, I'm spoiling it. Pineapple on pizza, yes or no? What are your thoughts on pineapple on pizza? Did you get yes? Let's do a poll. Yes? Pineapple on pizza? Yes? No. Yes? I'm surprised there's a lot of yeses, because for the longest time it's been like, no pineapple on pizza. It's a meme that should die. I agree, it's a meme that should die. And when people say pineapple doesn't belong on pizza, it's like, what are you? Are you Italian? Are you straight out of Italy? Or are you being a little sheep following the meme, huh? Wake up, sheeple! Pineapple should be allowed on pizza. Alright. I refuse to participate in this psyop. Get brain rotted. Meme aside, pineapple on pizza sucks. PB, you literally ate pineapple on pizza once and you were like, oh okay, it's actually not that bad. So, you're invalid. I remember that, by the way. I remember. I love pineapple on pizza, me too. By the way, if Digicans tell me stuff, I'm probably gonna remember. Like random facts about you. So unless you want me to remember your details and bring them up on stream, remember these nuts. Got him. Unless you want me to bring up details about you on stream. I mean, I guess that sounds threatening actually. That sounds like I'm threatening to dox Digikins. I would never do that. I always grew up with people eating it on pizza, so I was surprised how many knows. Making a doc? Google Docky! What is the worst thing that could even be said about me though? I got fat tits. Let me drink. My tea is going cold. I've been taking notes. Taking notes of what? Oh, how horrible of a person I am. Yeah, you remember that one time when I said I was gonna stream and then I didn't stream? What a bitch. I'm kidding. At one point I'll finish my Google Doc. I don't know, there's nothing really that you can... I think the only thing that you can... The only thing you could really go at me for is being like, she's a lolicon. She drew the lolly. You know, like, if you wanted to take that angle, yeah, sure. Sadly, part of Twitter would take offense to having fans. I mean, yeah, there are like, flat enjoyers who are like completely dedicated to flat, right? And they're like, get those meat sacks out of here, gross. There are those kinds of people out there. That's base as hell. Keep it up, boss. Yeah, I think some people shouldn't be in the community. That's like the nicest way to say it. Bye, meat sacks. Hi, Kawa. Ohayo. They weren't breastfed. Can you call them people? We'll call them sheeple. Were you breastfed as a child? Were you a breastfed baby? Do you even know if you were breastfed or not? I know I was. I don't know until what age though. I think Otairori? I think, like normal. I think by 6 months, my mom had stopped breastfeeding me. You can breastfeed me? Do most people know? Isn't that like a normal... Isn't that a normal thing to... Bleh. Isn't that a normal thing to know? That like, if you were bottle fed or not? Or is that just my family? I think I was. I will breastfeed every pony. I wasn't. No. Oh, really? I believe I was. I thought it was kind of normal to know that. Now I'm curious if it is normal or not. I was apparently sweeping me off of like, yeah, it's usually common to like finish before 1 year, because like up to 1 year old there's no benefit to it. I wasn't, because lactose intolerant. You can't come out of the womb being lactose intolerant, because that's the only thing you can ingest, right? Type poopy. What? You can... Oh, okay, I replied. I think yeah, I was so confused for a second, but I see what it is now. I can only drink formula, that's weird. You're a weird little baby. Anyway, pizza, yes. Yes. Pineapple non-pizza, yes. My favorite type of pizza is where it's like just cheese and pineapple. You were a cute little baby. I don't think I was that cute as a baby. If I'm being honest, I looked kind of like a little boy when I was a baby. Not like baby. When I was like a toddler, I looked like a little boy. You unlocking the memory about a classmate who had a massive bust already in middle school? I was pretty busty by I was like an early bloomer, I would say. So, you know, like I think like I went from like an A to like a C within the span of a year. So like when I was like 12, I already had bigger boobs than my mom. A friend of mine was like bigger than most adults by year 7. Yeah, I just like went from like no boob, like not needing a bra to like, yeah, you need a bra, like within the span of a year. It was a really weird time because it's like when you're a little girl, right? It's like you're used to I'm talking but not invested. Okay. When you're a little girl, it's like you know, like your whole experience is like having nothing, and then all of a sudden there's like things on you, right? There's like things on you. I'm expanding. No, I wasn't like that. I was more like the type to be shy about it. It was really embarrassing to go bra shopping and stuff like that. Also, my mom didn't really make it a nice experience, so it was like I always felt bad about having big boobs, you know? Skibbity 6767 on Phantom Grave Toilet. Okay. Chungus. Chungus Baku going crazy. Are you okay? Or are you just having a Zoomer moment? Everywhere I go, I see that number. Yeah, 67 is like haunting the internet at the moment. It's probably gonna be around for a while. What is the weirdest thing that chat has ever said to you? I don't think there is like one weirdest thing, and I don't think Digicons have ever said anything like that weird. No, it's that already? It ain't. I still see it on a daily basis. 678. I'm gonna hiccup. It's been 3 months already? Those are baby numbers. Back in my day. Back in my day, a meme would last years. Imagine having guys go around with, imagine having guys to go around with bulge in your pants for everyone to see. Must be embarrassing. Yeah. Well, I guess, yeah, at that age it's kind of embarrassing for everyone, right? I mean, girls, it's like, yeah, boobs start growing for some. Not every girl gets boobs, that's okay. But like for some girls who start getting boobs, it's like expected, right? It's not like, haha, you know what I mean? But like guys hitting puberty, that sucks. Also, if you're one of the guys where your voice just like drops and like you go like from like a little boy voice to suddenly like man voice, you know, and it like goes through that phase of being like squeaky and stuff. That also sucks. Some memes from early 2000s are still around. Some have done like a resurgence too. Some have definitely done a resurgence. I think... I don't know. Yeah, nothing really happened in my teens. A lot happened in my teens. I stopped going to high school. I was a NEET. Actually, I technically wasn't a NEET because I was enrolled in homeschooling. I just didn't really do it. I played a lot of MMOs. I went on nighttime walks with my mom to the supermarket to get snacks. What else? Yeah, I was basically just like an internet loser through my teens. The MMOs, yeah. My teens was like a typical weeb millennial girl, just playing MMOs online and living it up. Watching anime. Tell me some of the MMOs you played. I mean, during the middle 2000s, I played a lot of anime MMOs, but like the major MMOs that I played, like committed to for multiple years, would have been like Terra and Final Fantasy 14. I remember when there was a time I only go out to do grocery shopping with my mom. I mean, that's kind of my life now. I only really go out if I'm going out with family. But I think nowadays it's just like I don't have big interests outside of like Thing Japan, right? So it's like, what am I gonna do? If that makes sense. Final Fantasy mentioned, yeah, I played 14 for quite a while. I never played 11. Growing up, I played a large amount of Korean and C MMOs. I kind of played a mix. I played a mix of things. Like, I played a lot of cash grab MMOs back in the day. You know, all the ones like Flife, stuff like that. I tried them out. I did not play Ragnarok because my mom didn't have a credit card, so it was all like the free ones. I played all the free ones. I think I spent like a year on Florencia. I played a pirate one. There was another. What were the other anime ones? Oh, there was Dragon's Nest. I played that. I would have to look them up because there were so freaking many of them back in the day. Wizard 101? I never played Wizard 101. Mabinogi? I didn't actually play that. I wanted to play it because I used to play them with my mom, right? Like we were kind of like a duo. Like we would play things together and she didn't want to play Mabinogi. So I was actually thinking maybe doing Mabinogi on stream one day. I didn't play Maple Story either, same thing, my mom didn't want to play it. Anime MMO, it's 2000. Let's see. What was the one where your class was an animal? And it was like a pixel one. Yeah, I saw that they're gonna have an update. Or Kingdom, I have played that. Elseworld, I believe I did play it. Trickster! Yeah. I played Trickster online. I also played the original Guild Wars. I played Flife. I played Twin Saga. I believe I played Luna Online. I don't think I played Eden Eternal. Spirit Tales does look familiar. Oh, I played that one that was like the precursor to, it was like the anime version of Second Life. What was it called? You know, people used to play Second Life and then they also played the other one, which was like anime focused. Good luck at work. IMVU, yeah, I did play that, but the problem I had with IMVU is like people were just kind of using it like a dating sim, right? And I wasn't really into that, so I didn't play a lot of it. I miss Maple Story 2. Yeah, me too. I wish it didn't flop so badly. Cause it was really cute. It was really cute. Anyway, I don't know what the weirdest thing was. I don't think there's ever been anything that weird, to be honest. Vindictus! I did play Vindictus. Not a lot. I didn't really get into it. I think at the time I was playing something else. Thank you for following. I didn't realize Vindictus is 2010, really. There's someone working on a server emulator. The only thing is with emulator games, unless someone is willing to take on the task of like bringing out new content, you're just kind of stuck, right? Oh, I've also played what's it called? Black Desert. I've played that as well. But that's not like the major phase. How long would I survive in a horror movie? I wish I played Terra, but after quitting MapleStory, I went straight to Final Fantasy. Honestly, you didn't miss much with Terra. Terra is like the millennials thinking back on their golden days and like reminiscing. But in reality, the people in Terra sucked and there was so many like long droughts of just no content. Ellen's good, yeah, but that's all the game was. At the end of it, it's just like Ellen Dress Up Simulator. That was essentially what the game was, and then people hating on each other. People causing drama because there was nothing else to do. You know, like, just people hating each other and being, like, horrible to each other because there was nothing else to do. I made it to Terra during the drought and it didn't stick with me. I played Terra from... It's even worse than Final Fantasy because there was, like, nothing to max out. And at any given time, there was, like, one major dungeon. Like, that's it. I played Terra from closed beta until, trying to think. I did play Wonder Home, but I think I quit not long after Wonder Home. And then, like, I went back to it, like, before the service closed down, and I was like, okay, it's the same people with the same stuff going on, just, like, hating each other and pretending to be each other's friends. I was like, alright, never mind. I'm trying to remember one MMO I was in, the beta where got Flying Griffin Dragon like mouth. Oh yeah, I used to play this Lion King game too. Surprise, surprise. And it used to be called Untitled Game, but I think it actually has a proper name now. Oh, like something like that. It was like called Untitled Game, something like. Okay. And I don't think it's specifically Lion King anymore. I know it exists somewhere because I saw someone playing it. But it's like it started out as like a Lion King MMO, but then you could also be like a hyena, and then they like slowly added and added and added until it was like you could be a bunch of like a wolf and stuff like that. And then I think nowadays it's like that, or it's just like you can be a bunch of different things. But the graphics aren't great. It's more of a like social furry game, I guess. But I remember being like so like, wow, you get to be a lion and run around the dust, and I get to run around here and there, and young me thought that was really cool. I don't know how I would survive in a horror movie. It depends what kind of horror movie, because I always thought that I would be you know, like strategic in a horror movie. But I remember once I was home alone in my apartment, like when I still lived in an apartment, and there was like a noise in the kitchen, and I just automatically went like, hello? And then I was like, what the hell, you dumbass? If it's someone breaking in or something, you just gave yourself away. You just did the major mistake like every horror movie woman does before she dies. I gave myself my own death flag, is what I'm trying to say. So I don't actually think I would live that long. I think I would die pretty quickly. And if it was like zombies, I can't run very fast, so if they're like fast zombies, I'm screwed. Okay. I don't think I would last very long. Yeah. I heard a strange noise the other day, and the first thing I did was grab a knife. Reminds me of stream last week when you had Stream Assistant make a random noise. Did I say hello again? Did I really? I would like to think I'm the character that is on screen for 30 minutes and runs away and then you never... You just gotta make up what happened to them. They're like, yeah, that guy, he lived. Thank you for following. Yeah, I'm sure he's alive somewhere out there. I'm sure he's fine. He's fine. Okay, I'll have to find it, but I'm not sure how you spell it. I probably went like, did I hear something? Which is just as bad, I guess. It's just as bad, like, did you hear that? What is the safest way to remove a cylinder from a small M&M's tube where the imperative is to not damage the cylinder? Turn it upside down? Is there something more detailed to this, or am I missing it? Because all I can think is like turn it upside down. Won't it just come out if you like flip it? The cylinder, yeah, but you okay. Hold your hand under it so it delicately lands on your hand. Hold your hand under the opening so it's not small enough, And the cylinder is tightly stuck. They didn't specify that. They didn't specify. What is the safest way to remove a cylinder from a small M&M's tube where the imperative is to not damage? They didn't specify. That's their fault, not mine. Hold your hand on the opening so it doesn't get damaged. There we go. This tube is not too small. Alright. Next. What is the worst possible collab you could realistically do? Like who? Like with who? Or like how bad does it go? Because I think the worst thing that could realistically happen on a collab is like you accidentally both dox yourselves, like, or something like that. Not just like face dox, I mean like location dox. Like, here's my address, here's my city, here's my postcode. You know what I mean? Or you collab with someone and they dox you. They just live dox you. Hi Bonatide. Okay, but that aside, I think maybe like a collab where your energies just do not line up. Like maybe one of you is like really high energy and one of you is like really low energy, and it's just not like you're not bouncing off of each other. It's really awkward. I think PewDiePie did that once. He did a stream with Chaotic and he said his real name. We already know PewDiePie's real name, right? Because his real name is Felix, isn't it? And he's like open about it. Unless he wasn't back then. Play Google Maps and find each other's house. Collab? Collab where... Oh! He accidentally said... Okay, that makes sense. Collab where they're clearly hanging out for the first... Like, yeah! And it's like you're obviously not, like, friends. You're, like, just getting to know each other now, kind of thing. Collab where we... Oh, what about you accidentally open the tab that has like your you know, like when you go to Google, it's like your location is close to here or something like that. I never understood that. It sounds awful. I agree. It is not fun to just like jump on a call where you have to be performative with someone that you don't know. Like, I don't understand it. Unless you're like a social butterfly, because some people, I guess, they don't need that like warm up. Maybe there's a certain personality type where it works. Because some people are, they are just like social butterflies. And if you're both like that, it would be fine, I think. It's Sunday, isn't it? Oh, you're in New Zealand. It's Monday. Yeah, it's Monday. Monday for me. I once got invited for a 4-person collab, and I knew no one. Damn, did you accept? Did you join? I remember like way back in like 2020. I got invited to a collab, and it was a friend, right? A friend was like, would you like to collab? I think it was like for their birthday or something. But then like there were like 3 other people that I didn't really know, and it was so freaking awkward, and I didn't know what to say. And then there was that collab where it was like 20 people. Was it? No, it was like 10 people, right? And there was all like lolly VTubers. There was that collab, and I hadn't slept for like 20 hours or something. So for the whole like collab, I was like, I wanna go sleep, I wanna go sleep, I wanna go sleep. 10 collabs? I don't remember how many people it was. It was a big collab. It was like me, Dana, Putin, Yuri, Emmy. How many were there? There was a lot. I like how like none of us. Emmy? No, Emmy wasn't there. Emmy. What would I even look up to find this collab? Big honey collab. Lily collab? I don't know. When did she upload? Has anyone uploaded it to there? Cause I don't have the VOD of it anywhere. Oh, I found it. Okay. It was Emmy, Yuri, Fuyo, Yuko, Riri, Miu, Kana, Puren. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 people collab. Yeah. Oh my god, that was. I just searched. Okay, most of them are dead. Emmy is dead, Yuri is dead, Fuyo came back recently, I think. Yuko is dead, Riri is dead, Miu is dead, Kana came back, but the fox is dead, and Putin is dead. So like one of those people one of those VTubers is still alive. It was an interesting collab. I just remember, yeah, I hadn't slept, and I was very sleepy. I was very, very sleepy. I'll admit, it's been years since I saw Furbies. You matter and you are loved. Always know that. Please stay hydrated and love yourself. And if you don't know, just know I love you. Do you really? Do you really love me? What are you getting me for my birthday? Furbies are a bit of a niche, aren't they? Socks? Can they either be like Mew, like the Pokemon, or Bingus socks? Cause right now I have Mew socks on. Pokemon it is, thank you. Thank you, I believe you now. I believe you now. We should watch the VOD of that collab one day, maybe on Discord. I was thinking after this stream, maybe on Discord we continue watching the not the Mandela effect. We continue watching the analog horror. Because I need to know what happens. Tell us your feet size for the socks. I think most women's socks are like one size, are they not? I don't think you need to be size specific. What does this say? 2023 Pokemon Nintendo Creators Game Freak. It doesn't say it's it's just... You don't wear socks? I really like wearing socks. Just woman's sock is okay. Woman's sock is okay. I will fit woman's sock. I don't have like big feet, so I don't need to worry about that. They're like normal size for my height. We haven't resumed the X-Files. Yeah, we need to get back on that, huh? High socks? Just normal socks. I think high socks. I see someone is missing their feet. I see a Furby, a Digikun Furby has taken off their feet. Where are you? Where are you? It's you! I only follow. Okay, let me put your feet on. You're getting random selection feet because, yeah. I I hope this comment isn't too sex pesty. Apologize in advance. But weren't you a bit bigger? Like 20 minutes ago, yeah, a magic trick happened. A magic trick happened and my boobs went poof! I got one magic trick. Wait, let me bring out my stuff just so that you know that I can do magic. There, oh, they almost came back. It was like a war of the boob. Boob got denied. Hold on, let me pick up my stuff. Where is it? I'm looking for it. I'm looking for it. Ta-da! I have one skill. Yeah. Saved. I don't think it's intentional because you can't take the feet off. Yeah, I think it's like... Sometimes you spawn in and it's like, you don't have feet. I think it got better. I did like do some messing with things and I think it got better. But I think randomly it can decide that you have nothing attached. Then there's a war going on. There's a war going on with redeems right now. But yeah, I think a collab where you like dox each other would like be the worst possible outcome. There we go, collab where we dox each other. It looks like I'm about to go to war, really? It's not meant to be a war fit, it's just meant to be a comfy fit. What's the ability you have? I have the skill to change my boob size. I can make them badonk or I can make them badink. Okay. Just passing by to say you are super cute. Thank you. Thank you. That sounded really sarcastic, but I meant thank you. Genuinely. Only your boobars? What else am I gonna... Don't answer that. Yeah, only boobs. What outfit would make you the most self-conscious on stream? Nothing. Nothing would make me self-conscious. What the heck? My baby is just full of black? Really? Where are you, Kawa? Let me find you. Kawa. Pico. You may... Oh! Yeah, what the heck? I think the automated system assigned you a nobody. Like not a body. Let's give you a blue body. Wait, I'm refreshing the wrong one, sorry. No wonder that wasn't working. But, I see what the issue is. Give you... There you go. I mean, can I make your boobs smaller? No, it only works on myself. It's a very specific skill, sorry. It should be fixed now, though. Okay, what outfit would make me the most conscious? Nothing. I don't think... How long have I been getting head patted for, by the way? I feel like this head pad is lasting a little too long. I feel like this head pad is lasting a little... Oh, I see what the issue... Okay, there it goes. Nothing. There we go. Nothing! I don't get... I'm not... Nothing is in not wearing anything would make you self-conscious. I'm not really shy about nudity, if I'm being honest. Like, nudity doesn't really embarrass me, per se. So even that wouldn't make me self-conscious. It's just I would get banned. If I was to suddenly be naked on Twitch, or like YouTube, I would be banned. I will rephrase it. I don't think any outfit would make me self-conscious. Okay, there. You probably go out that way. If I ever am like graduating, never returning, I will go out with a bang like that, okay? If I'm ever like, okay, well, that's a wrap. Kagari is gone forever. I will go out with a bang. I'll stream with naked. I'll stream naked. I'll stream until I get bonked. If your character had an 18+ spin-off arc, what genre would it be? We've already discussed this. Orc-dojium. There we go. I've said if I ever do like a subathon or a donathon, one of the rewards will be an orc-dojium. I was right. That's what I was like, what the heck? Today's marshmallows have been like way more unhinged than they usually are. They're anonymous, so I can't see who they are. Who submitted it? I guess someone was having a moment. And they just, you know, they went for it. What's your character's biggest red flag? Do you mean like my design or like my personality? Because realistically, I think there's a few red flags about me. And I guess it also depends in what context. Like dating me, being friends with me, watching my streams, there's a lot of context. Context does matter here. I think there's something wrong with the stream avatars. I don't have hair. Did you have hair before? Red flag is personality usually. But yeah, there's all that personality also context matters, right? Because what could be a red flag for dating someone could not be like a red flag for being their friend. Like they may be an awesome friend, but like you don't want to date them. Or they may be like a really awesome streamer to watch, but you would never want to date them. You know what I mean? Like you can enjoy someone and not enjoy them in different ways. Like maybe they're like a really good friend, but you don't like their streams. Or, you know, I don't know, there's so many... Context does matter. Context matters. Like, I want my friend cheating? I don't know, that's a hard one. If I knew my friend was cheating... my opinion of them would definitely change. My opinion of them would absolutely change if I knew my friend was cheating on their significant other. Would I rat? Probably. I would probably rat. People love the idea of the character, not the person behind them. That goes for a lot of situations though, even not just with VTubers. I found people love to project their their ideal version of someone onto them, if that makes sense. Where it's like they don't really like you, they like the version of you that they have in their head. Which doesn't necessarily align with reality. Which is, it's quite a deep conversation to just to just go into randomly, I guess. People love to project their expectations. Yeah, I agree. People do like to project. It happens often too. I can only say from a girl's perspective, right? I can only say from a girl's perspective, but I do think it happens a lot. I think too, if you come off as like mild-mannered, polite, and kind, then it happens a lot. It does happen a lot, where people expect you to be a certain way, and you might not necessarily be that way. You know, like it is like expectations versus reality. People, I read that one. Some say red flags and some say call to action like a bull. Fellow Skevin? What's a Skevin? Skaven? Wood rat? Yeah, it's like difficult, right? Because obviously, I don't feel like saying context matters. In terms of like ratting on like someone cheating, I don't really think context matters, but sometimes it's like you might not have. I'm not a Warhammer fan, sorry. Sometimes it's like you might not have the means to be able to rat. I don't know. But yeah, I would say mostly I think ratting. Probably depends on how much or how little you like that. That's true actually, because if they're like a giant like bitch or asshole, and then you know that they've been doing that kind of stuff too, I guess it's just like, not my monkeys, not my business. You know what I mean? There probably are situations where it's like that, but I think for the most part, it's shitty to just like let it happen. I don't know. Anyway, what is my character's biggest red flag? I don't think there's enough context. I think I need more context. That's it. I think I need more context. Answer. I think if their partner is a bee, then they should just break up. I agree, but I guess human relationships are often more complicated than simply end things, right? What is the most dangerous thing someone could say to you on stream? Like in chat, or I'm gonna assume like green flag. Biggest green flag. Anything that could get me banned. Anything that could get me banned. Anything that could get me banned. I mean, otherwise, comment to your heart's content. People try to test limits here. Yeah, I guess so. It is making things a little interesting. What are my rules? My rules are just like Don't be under 18. Read the room. This one. This one. If someone whispered in your ear right now, would you stay in character? No, because I would be like, what the frick? Who's whispering in my goddamn ear when I'm home alone? No, I would be confused. And a little worried. If someone's whispering in my ear while I'm trying to stream. Me, I'm whispering in your ear and I'm in your basement. I don't even have a basement. Are you sure you're in the right house? I don't have a basement. I think you showed up to the wrong place. Try again. Whose ear are you whispering in right now that you know of? I had to crawl under my house. I had to crawl under my house like 2 weeks ago because some idiot cat got stuck under there. So I know for a fact, after crawling through like cat shit, dirt, and cobwebs, I know there's no basement. What the hell? What the hell is this one? Would you survive being flirted with for 60 seconds uninterrupted? I mean, I wouldn't die. You can crawl on the... It's kind of like elevated. You know, like, it's kind of like, you know when there's like wooden beams, so there's like airflow under the house? It's like that. Yeah, it sucked. And like, there were like certain parts where there was like pipes, and my freaking boobs got me stuck. Like, not like, I mean, I managed to like finesse myself under them, right? But it was not a pleasant experience. But my freaking, the stream assistant was like, he had a harness on and he went under the house, and then the body part of the harness came off and like flipped over and got stuck on like a tube. Oh my god, I just said the word. What is it? Pipe. A pipe. Got stuck on a pipe. And he started choking himself because he was like panicking. And then he was like going like... you know, like he was like meowing and like half closing his eyes and looking like he was passing out. So I was freaking out. So I went into action. And I had to like crawl, like drag myself along the ground under there. Where am I? Help me. In Japan there's wild foxes and monkeys. Yeah, you took a wrong turn somewhere. Does it flood in New Zealand? In some places, yeah. In some places, not specifically. I see another Digikun without feet. I've heard of pets dying that way. Yeah, I mean, like it's like a full possible outcome, right? Here we go. Let's give you a feet. BTs. Feet. Oh, it's doing that thing again where it doesn't want to load any feet. Okay. What the heck? It's just not loading any feet. Oh, there we go. Okay. Alright, sorry you kinda got ugly feet, but... yeah, but it was like a genuine panic, so of course I, you know, wanted to free him. Free cheese, yeah. And the Digikun was missing their feet, but now they got their feet back. Also, would I survive for 60 seconds? Yes, of course. I wouldn't simply die. Yes, of course. I wouldn't simply die. There we go. If I mean like embarrassed, like would I be embarrassed? I don't think so. There we go. It also depends, like, is it a Digikun flooding in chat, or is it like a Digikun is at my front door flirting with me in person? Because I don't, how do I word it? It's more like there is not a not that much of a reciprocation to it, I should say. Rashkin here. I tried not scratching, but now the area looks like an overcooked prawn. Help, will it fall off? What the hell? Floating in the elevator? It's hard to talk to me in person. If I don't know you, it's very hard to talk to me. So it's more like there wouldn't really be much response. Like if you tried to say something like, I don't know, like, wow, you have really pretty eyes, it would be like, thanks, and that's it. Like, not really much beyond that, just thanks. I think it's like at the grocery store or something. Yeah, okay, thanks, bye. I don't like small talk. I like to talk about things that I have an interest in, like furbies and bingus. And most people who don't know you aren't gonna know that, right? So they're gonna try to make small talk to like get to know you, but it's not gonna work because, yeah. I tried not scratching it. This marshmallow is cussed. Yeah, it is. I look like an overcooked prawn. Help! Will it fall off? In advance? RIP. There we go, we're giving them an advance RIP. So what do you like? I'm bad at answering things like that too though, because you know when you're put on the spot and someone asks you something about yourself and suddenly you don't know anything about yourself. You're like, what do I like? What is my favorite food? What is my favorite color? Do I even have a personality? It's like when someone just asks you that, it's like, oh. Yeah, very difficult to speak to in person. Let me say that. What is my hair color? Do Digikun send you flirty messages, or are they more of the please notice me senpai type? I'm gonna say, hey cutie, have you watched the Furby movie? That coming from a stranger would be such a red flag. It would be like stranger danger, stranger danger. If two guys are on the moon and one killed the other with a rock, would that be fucked up or what? Yeah? Murder bad. Murder bad. Die of cringe. No, Digikuns don't usually flirt. Digikuns don't usually flirt. Asking every Kiwi elf girl if she's seen the Furby movie. Just travel to New Zealand to ask every elf that you come across. Ask the men too, because you never know. I could be a dude. You never know. A long time. That just sounds like you're talking about your penis. Hey baby girl, I got some long Furbies in my car if you want to see. I respond to this. The chickens don't usually flirt. Flirt. I spelled flirt wrong. There we go. The chickens don't usually flirt. Brother Kagius, you transitioned again. Why, yes, my dear Yandere. Today feels like the day where I have painters. Alright, you wanna see this long furry in my pants? Just a short message to say that Week of Extra Kagi was a joy to watch. You are beyond cute and a pleasure to listen to. Thank you. Whoever this was, that was very sweet. Thank you. Very sweet of you. Thank you, thank you. She has more than just boob magic. Do you think so? I'm the ultimate Rizzler. Rizzler. You wanna be a Rizzler? Look, a millennial's teaching a Zoomer how to be a Zoomer. Yeah, Rizzler. 6'7". Skibbity. Okay, let me. Hello, did I get that? Yeah, I did. Where am I? This one. Any chance of more Monument Mythos? Wanna see Dean and the Special Trees take us? All hail the corner fuck. Yes! We're gonna watch more Monument Mythos after this stream, but I'm gonna watch it in Discord. We're gonna watch it in Discord. We're gonna I was just gonna repeat myself for like 3 times, so I stopped myself. Discord. That should work. There we go. So if you want to join watching more Monument Mythos, which is an analog horror that we are like at video 23 out of 75 or something like that. We've got a long way to go. We got a long way to go, but we're gonna watch more after this stream. Roku Nana, Roku Nana, Roku Nana, Roku Nana. We gonna watch more in Discord after the stream. Okay. There we go. A wizard wouldn't have the Riz. Now the Sorcerer is a tab-based class. I believe you. I believe you. Okay. I had an idea for an ASMR, by the way. What do you? I'll give you the rundown. You tell me what you think. So, what if I do like like a roleplay ASMR where you like wake up or you're like going to sleep? What if I do that, but I do 2 versions, and one is like Imoto, and then one is like Onetan. But it's like the same script and everything. It's just like changed perspective. So like one is the boobs elf, one is the mosquito bite elf, and then you get to pick and choose which one you want to watch depending on where you are into relation to my age. I'm old, but I know that I'm younger than some of you. I know that I'm younger than some of you. Pick your elf. So the one for you that I'm older than, you have to watch the On-Air-chan one. But if I'm younger than you, then you have to watch the Emoto one. There we go. Ugh. Orange, yeah. Hag Adventures. My second gummy just hit the tower, and reading this almost gave me an Are you older than 25? You betcha. You betcha. Or is it a secret? I'm pretty open with being a millennial. I'm just not like specific to the actual number. Although a few of you already know. A few of you know, I think. Okay, mommy. No, not mommy. Just on their turn. I am only mother to a naked cat. I'm starting to get like bothered though. Auntie, I want to be on their turn. It's cuter. It's cuter. This one. Excuse me. Do you think Digikun's loyalty is strong enough to survive a reality dating show for format? Or would they get distracted by another VTuber? Excuse me. I was like trying to clear my throat and it made a noise. No, they would absolutely get distracted by another VTuber. Digikuns ain't loyal! Digikuns ain't loyal. All of you in chat, I have seen you in other VTuber streams. I know what's up. Well, okay, not all of you, but I've seen some of you. I've seen a lot of you in other VTubers chats. So I know you're not loyal. I know you're not loyal. Digikuns are not loyal. There we go. I want other women. A reality dating show. I'm thinking it's just like Stray Yandere. Didn't I see you like last night in someone else's stream? Didn't I see you like last night in someone else's stream? I saw like 3 of you in another woman's stream last night. I don't chat much at most, but I'll admit I'm not loyal. See, I would be horrible. I think I would be horrible GFE because I would be like, I would be so septic. I would be like, you're watching other women? I'm very loyal. Admittedly, I have not seen meows in another stream. I don't actually think I have seen Kawa in another stream. Okay. Bonatide, I've seen you in other streams. Philo, we only met recently, so I haven't had the chance to catch you out. Is bothering VTubers when they catch chatters in other streams? Is it bothering VTubers? It depends on the streamer, I think. It depends on the streamer. I know some will be like upset about it, and then some will be like, I should be the only one, and then some will be like, no, it's okay, let's support each other. Personally, I think if I'm allowed to watch other streamers, then so are you. I can't be telling you that you're not allowed to watch someone else if I watch other people, right? And I've been caught in other VTuber streams before. I was caught in a VTuber stream last night. We're all cheaters around here. Kagari poached me from another streamer's chat. Oh my goodness, the truth is coming out. Actually, I did meet Chi in another VTuber's chat like way back in like 2020. I met Chi in a VTuber chat like way back. I don't really chat anymore. I'm mostly a lurker too. I am mostly a lurker. But last night I was watching a VTuber and she was playing a really interesting looking game, so I commented, and then out of the woodwork came some other Digikuns. If you don't want us watching other VTubers, you gotta stream 24. That's true. If you want to be the only one, you gotta put in the time. I think if I lived by myself, I definitely would stream a lot more. But because I live with family, it's kind of awkward to have like family coming in and out and stuff like that, right? And I don't trust my family not to like name docs or like drop some information that should not be said. You know what I mean? Like in the background. Because like most of my family are boomers. Actually, if you're in your 50s, that's boomer, right? No, that's like Gen X, right? That's like Gen X if you're in your 50s. So Gen X and boomer. Yeah, Gen X and boomer is my family. Because my cousin's in his 50s. Yeah. Sharing is caring. When everyone is cucking everyone, no one is cucking anyone. So what you're trying to say is we're all pulling out the cuck chairs at the moment. They act like boomers? Yeah, a lot of them do. I used to talk in Alpha Mikan's chat, but I recognize it. I came here from Mikan's fan who rated. Oh, that's sweet. I like Mikan. I really love her like gyaru look. The gyaru look she has, it's really good. Here we go. Digikons are not loyal. I used to watch other VTubers and talk to them, but you know how I'm trying to socialize. Socializing, like, as a VTuber with other VTubers is a pretty difficult thing to navigate, I think. It's hard. I feel like this is the same person who asked this. If Digikun started acting like the perfect fan, would you find that sweet or too suspicious? What is the perfect fan? There is no perfect fan. The oldest Gen Z is only a year younger than the youngest millennial. Well, that's how it works. That's how it works. The youngest millennial now is like, who is Digikun? That's all of you down in the bottom of chat. You're a Digikun. If you're in chat, you're a Digikun. You don't get a say about it. Digital gun. The youngest millennial is in their 50s now. Ugh, don't say that. Yeah, I'm trying to think. It would be like 29, right? Would be the youngest millennial? What is a perfect fan? There is no perfect fan. You can't be perfect. It's like there is no like the most beautiful, right? Or like the most handsome, because there's always gonna be a matter of opinion and like it's good in this way, but then something else is good in that way. You know what I mean? There can never be the one most perfect, because all Digikun are perfect, mostly. There we go, mostly. One of us, one of us. There we go. Aren't they supposed to be moving? Bingus, the perfect fan. There we go. Can confirm Yandere is very handsome. Is that true? Are you gonna dox yourself so we can all judge you? Post your picture Post your picture in Discord and I'll put it on stream and we can all judge you. That would be horrible. That would be so horrible if you tried to be like, I don't know, like, hey, I went to Disneyland. Here's like a selfie of me at Disneyland, and then the VTuber like pulls you up on stream and is like, yeah, you did. I don't know, you're like a 2 out of 10 or like something horrible like that. The youngest millennial was turning 30 this year. Welcome, baby millennial. You're no longer baby. Stream assistant is always so helpful. Don't listen to haters, little guy. Your assistance is top notch. Suspicious. That is suspicious. I'm itching my leg. Can you hear it? Furbyland forever lovely. Forever Furby. Yeah, I think maybe a Bingus typed that. I think that was Bingus Paws typing that. Suspicious stew. Paid. Oh my god, look at this picture. Look at this. Okay. Is that Yandere? Is Yandere a ginger? Then Jesus declared, I am the bread of life. Whoever comes to me will never go hungry, and whoever believes in me will never be thirsty. John 6:35. Thanks, Bible. Thanks, Bible. Deacon. There's been like a Bible Digican each Marshmallow Monday. They're very dedicated. They're very... Did Jesus say it? Or John? I don't get it. I guess we'll never know. Okay. I will both lay me down in peace and sleep, for thou, Lord, only makest me dwell in safety. Palm 4:8. Thank you again, Bible Digican. Thank you again. Oh, Holy Bible-kun is back at it. Jesus is in everyone. Especially in the gays. Alright, watch me pull off this sick trick! I'm watching. I will pee in shard. Jesus. Oh, 6'9", Jesus. Okay, I'm watching. Did you know that I can backflip? Did you know that I can actually backflip? I can only do it once, but I can do it. I can only do it once IRL, but I can do it. Any new furries on the horizon? I do have a couple in mind. I would like to get the Millennium Furby. I spelled Millennium wrong. Millennium Furby and Banana Peel. There we go. I want someone to just jiggle my balls. Austin 316. Fair enough. You want that? I want the Banana Peel Furby and the Millennium Furby. I should show you what they look like. Because everyone wants to know. Banana Peel Furby. Okay, this is Banana Peel. Wait, let me find a picture that does him justice, because that one looks kind of scary. This is banana peel. And then... Millennium Fubby. There's actually two Millennium Fubbies. One is gray and one is blue, and I want the gray one. The gray and blue, I should say. It's a web file. Heads up! This one? It's also a web file. This one. I know the extension exists. I'm being difficult. Image. I'm having a woman moment where you give me the solution and I just don't take it. Right, here we go. This is Millennium Fubby. You look like a banana goober. What does that mean? Web files? No, I can't save them because I don't have the extension to save them. Oh yeah, I also want to get this one off of Amazon. That's like a special edition one. Amazon Fubby. What is the appeal of these creatures? They're cute! Well, let me save. And let me saved. This one as well. I'll get this one as well. Yeah, save them from my browser. Sorry. And the Amazon special edition. How do I spell edition? Special edition. Edition. It's edition. I don't know why my brain is like. Okay, I got it. Special edition. Is that that's correct, right? Excuse me. Okay, whatever. It's going through. If it's incorrect, I look stupid, but that's fine. The proof is in the pudding. If you act stupid, then therefore you must be. Leave. They look like a tired old man who cosplay out of his own will. That's actually a really funny description. What is a phrase you've wanted to say out loud randomly? Any takers on what it might be? Does anyone have an idea of what it might be? Just so some Furby. Oh, Tola! DuckTales? 6 DuckTales is probably closer. Bingish, but Furby, DuckTales is probably closer. DuckTales. Burger King crown. I still need to send Meow's context of the video. DuckTales. Oh. EA Sports is in the game. Alright, we're getting close to the end. Let me refresh. Holy heck, there's more. Okay. Which Furby feat is your favorite? Probably... I'm gonna say me a palm furby because my palm furby is so freaking cute and his little feet are tiny and cute. I don't know, he's so cute. He's just so cute! I took a photo of him at the supermarket, like yesterday, I think. I took my palm furby to the supermarket yesterday and, where is it? He's little. He's like the size of a mayonnaise jar. Actually, he's smaller than the mayonnaise jar, but I gotta scroll through chat to find. I sent the picture to Meow, so I'm looking through. I'm looking through. I'm looking through. Okay, I found it. I bought mayonnaise yesterday, by the way, so I can make an egg sandwich. Mayo jars are big? Yeah, but like, a normal Furby is like the size of a mayo jar, right? Choop is like little. Look at him. That's him next to a mayo jar. He's just a little guy. He's smaller than a Heinz mayonnaise jar. He's a little bit in front of it too, so it's making him look taller, but if he was like right next to it, he would be very small. I said you're really neat 17. Is it actually neat or is it cast? Hold on, I'm opening it. What? I opened it on the wrong tab. Okay, let me see what it is. If it's good, I'll add it. Little choop. Go up high? Okay. How do I... Oh, I'm not signed in. Continue. I like the advance. I ended up getting... These ones were expensive. The one on the right was like 11 bucks or something. Add to... There we go. Now you can go up high. Choops. Here we go. My little palm Furby. Yeah. So there we go. Bum 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 bum. Whoops, you already said that. Wait, did I actually post it? Okay, I did. Which is... Okay. Which is your favorite channel points redeem? I like the hood when the like poncho and the hood goes on. Boobs. Poncho and hood. Cute. This VTuber's moderately fertile swagger is so inspiring. Yeah, I guess I am moderately fertile, huh? Boobs. Boobs. Is this guy the same? I don't know who submitted any of these, cause they're all anonymous. Every submission is anonymous. Excuse me. Okay, that one's done. I think you're very cute and nice, and I like your bingus very much. Thank you. Then, arigato gozaimasu. Arigato gozaimasu. Yes, thank you. Hat toggle is nice. I really like cabbie hats. Leave this. How did you become so cute? I think beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Some might think I'm cute, some might think I'm cringe. It's up to the individual. There we go. I appreciate you if you think I'm cute, so thank you. What is your favorite thing about your current model? What are your favorite bits from your past models? How many Furbies are secretly piloting the screen? What if there's like a Furby for each appendage? So it's like one for my left arm, one for my hand, so 2, 4, 6, 8. One for the head, so 9. One for each boob. No, I'm kidding. One Furby pilot each boob. I don't know. You are cringe, but you are cute enough. It balances out. I think if you're cringe, you just gotta have confidence, right? You actually just gotta have confidence. Like, who cares if you're cringe? There's always gonna be people out there who are your people, right? You're never gonna cater to everyone. Like, you're never gonna fit in with everyone. So just fuck it. Just do what you want to do. Enjoy what you want to enjoy. Life is too short. Yeah, cringe but free. Exactly. People in their 20s worry too much about fitting in. You're never gonna fit in with everyone. Just be yourself. I'm adjusting, so if you hear fart noises, it's me adjusting. What is my favorite thing about my current model? I'm trying to think. There's lots of little boobs, probably, actually. Well, Fox, Kitsune, like Kagi Kitsune had boobs as well. I think it was a good move to make boob character. I think it was a good move for like my own mental to have like boob character. So I like the boobs. I'm trying to think, like, what is something specifically that Elf has that no one else had? Because there's a lot of repeating themes that I've had throughout my various iterations, like yellow eye or eyes, white hair. Freckles has been like a reoccurring thing. Pearlescent hair has happened more than once. Star, hood, poncho. These are all things that can be changed. I guess it is like for the model though. Cabbie hat. I have had a cabbie hat a few times. I think probably the poncho. The poncho. And of course the elf ears. The ears are really cute. I like the little wiggles, like... Hold on, if I smile long enough, my ears will wiggle. There we go. I like the ear wiggles. So, ear wiggles and poncho. Ear wiggles and poncho for elf. For previous... There's so many to go through previously. Also, even if you've had them on some of the other ones, can like them again, it's true. Would you stream for us if we were worms? Of course. Of course. I used to call my fans wormies. Let's see. But previous, I love white hair. And yellow eyes. Maybe we are worms. Secretly worms piloting flubbies? That's kind of scary to think about though, like opening up a Furby and there's just like worms inside. I'm not scared of worms, it's just more like the implications, you know? I haven't always been white hair and yellow eyes, so... Off the top of my head... Freckles... Freckles? Freckles... Luffy... And earrings. I think off the top of my head, that's like the main things. YouTube video idea. I connected worm neurons to a computer to generate. Does that mean a long Furby? Oh yeah, long Furby would be like an infestation. Okay. I think there's illegals and pawn shell for alpha. Previous, I love light hair and yellow eyes, freckles. Look at this. No. Wait. Leave. Do you like girls? Would you date girls? I've never dated a girl before, like, officially. But for quite a long time, I was very, very close to a girl. It came to me in a dream. But for a long time, me and a girl were like very close with each other. I guess it's kind of one of those things where it's like, I guess you were, but like you never like officially labeled anything. I don't know, young, dumb, and yeah, but we're not friends anymore. We're not friends anymore. A side chick? No, it wasn't like that. I don't know. Maybe if it was like the right person, sure. I'm not like too them like experimenting a crush. It's weird for VTubers to go into like stuff like that. Let's just say we were like hold on, let me take a drink. I gotta think about this. It was something that was never made official. We were young. And then we kind of had a falling out. And then we moved on. Right? Make it like that. So it's not like I'm not closed off to girls. But at the same time, that was a long time ago. I don't know, relationship stuff is complicated. Maybe if it was like the right person, I don't know. Relationship stuff sucks. Relationship sucks. I'm happy with the stream assistant. With my son. Alright, let me say. Maybe if the right girl came along, but ultimately relationship stuff suck. Desu. Desu. Alright, there we go. Okay. Close that. Refresh. I think that was all of them. I think that was all. Okay, that was all of them. I will leave it open for like another 10 minutes. I'll refresh. If there's anything else, I'll answer it within the next 10 minutes. And then after that, we'll cut them off for this week. But I will say, relationship stuff is kind of a weird topic to like go into. I think, especially when I don't really like. I guess because there's not much to talk about, but I guess for me personally, I don't really care if a VTuber has a boyfriend or a girlfriend off of stream, but typically I don't really like hearing about it on stream, if that makes sense. I don't know what your feelings are, but like usually I don't really like hearing about it on stream, and it's not like a jealousy thing. Maybe it is, I don't know, but for the most part I kind of feel like it's like, well, I'm here to watch you, I'm not here to watch your boyfriend. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, I'm not here to watch your boyfriend or your girlfriend, I'm here to watch you. So I don't really care about hearing about them, but I don't care if they exist. If it's a girlfriend experience VTuber, I think again, as long as it was kept completely separate from her. I'm gonna say her because I don't think I would ever watch like a boyfriend experience VTuber. It just doesn't do it for me. BFE just does not do it for me. If I was watching a GFE and I found out she had a boyfriend like outside of stream, it would kind of depend. I think there is one GFE VTuber that I follow that kind of had a little yab where it was kind of like, okay, she does have a boyfriend, but she keeps it like completely separate from stream. He's never intentionally been mentioned or anything like that. And I'm okay with that as long as it's like kept out of content. Let me take a drink. I will say too, this specific VTuber doesn't have like a Discord server or anything, so it's very much like you show up and you indulge with the stream, and then once the stream is over, the character is gone, kind of thing. And I think that's why I find it kind of acceptable with them specifically. But I think if you were like a GFE and you had like a Discord server and you were like hanging out with your community and stuff, and then you know it's like, oh yeah, behind the scenes, then I think it would bug me a little bit more. If I was like more invested, I guess it would probably bug me a little bit more. I feel like it's not great for the boyfriend. I guess it depends, right? Again, it depends. Like, sorry, my throat is all like bugged from the milk I've been drinking. If you think of like more of a company format, say you were like, I don't know, dating someone who's in Hololive, and they're not public about it because you very much are a character at the end of the day, right? You're very much a character who is playing a role for a company. I understand. So in that case, it's not like she's like hiding you in a friend circle or like from family and stuff like that. I mean, that would be kind of worrying, right? But if she's keeping you outside of her character activities, then I think I would be fine with that. Like, me personally, like, if I was the boyfriend, I'm saying, I don't think I would have a problem with that. If it was for a job, is what I mean. If, like, your job is to be a character who doesn't have a boyfriend, like, yeah, that would be fine. But if we were, like, hanging out with people, and then you were still being like that, then I would be like, no, this ain't okay. But I think if you were just like hanging out VTuber and you and you're like, it's definitely like context matters. Situation does matter, right? I'm very sensitive. I think it doesn't have to be for everyone. I'm just saying for like me personally. If I was dating a company VTuber and she was keeping her private life private, then I would be fine with it. But in saying that, you don't have to be GFE. You don't have to be GFE, you know? So I guess, yeah, I guess that would kind of bug me. If it's like, if you're just doing your job and you're just streaming, you know. What is GFE? It's like girlfriend experience. So, you know, you have VTubers, you got like different kinds of VTubers. Some people specialize in certain areas, right? Some people kind of specialize in certain areas of things, like they might specifically be immortal, like playing up to being like an immortal, or they might be playing up to being like mommy. Some people play it more into like they're your girlfriend, the streamer is your girlfriend kind of thing. GFE, girlfriend, elf. True! Why aren't all GFE streamers an elf? I wouldn't mind either, but not ASMR. I guess ASMR can feel a little bit more intimate, depending on the context. If it was like lewd ASMR, I would be like, hell no! Hell no! I guess in that territory, it's like, someone dating like a, OnlyFans girl or something like that. YFE Yandere Fanatic Experience. I think most people who like Yandere though, like, wouldn't actually like a Yandere girlfriend. Yeah, in that case, the GFE wouldn't be on YouTube. That's true. Oh yeah, YouTube's bonking a lot of ASMR stuff, aren't they? I feel nervous about expressing my opinion now, because I know some people will be like, Kagi, you cock. Kagi, you cock. You're okay with the girlfriend experience VTuber having a boyfriend? For me, it's like, if I, okay, say, we're gonna bring someone on screen. Okay, let's say that I watch Banana Peel, okay? Let's say that I watch Banana Peel, and Banana Peel is a girlfriend experience VTuber. But then we find out, just by like, there are certain things that can give someone away for having a boyfriend, even if they don't intend to share it on stream, right? Like, say Banana Peel mentions that she's going to Tokyo for the weekend because she doesn't live in Tokyo. She's going to Tokyo for the weekend, and then she gets back from her Tokyo trip, and she's like, "Oh yeah, we went to the Pokemon Center," and suddenly you're like, "Who's we? Huh? Who's we?" Banana Peel said that she was going by herself. You know, there's like those little details. Or there's like randomly a guy's voice in the background, and then Banana Peel's like, "Oh yeah, my dad's here at the moment. Sorry." You know what I mean? There's like those little like details that give it away. Okay, so now I'm kind of like, alright, okay, I guess I kind of have to accept. Banana Peel does have a boyfriend off of stream. I don't mind if Banana Peel is Banana Peel, and isn't like hanging out in their Discord server and being like, hey, let's watch movies together. Let's actually like, you know, there's different kind of VTubers, and some VTubers kind of hang out more with their community, but then some are very much like, some are very much more like, more of a company format where it's like, when I'm live, I'm Banana Peel, but when I'm not live, I'm not Banana Peel. You know what I mean? I like VTubers, okay? I like VTubers. I like VTubers, and I like pondering, I guess. So if Banana Peel is only Banana Peel while Banana Peel is live and streaming, then I wouldn't have a problem with it. Yeah. There are lewd GFE VTubers who use both YouTube and adult websites. Oh yeah, there is actually. They'll like the lewd ASMR stuff will be like paywalled kind of thing. But yeah, in that case it wouldn't bother me. But if Banana Peel happened to be like, I don't have a boyfriend and I'm making it like part of my personality that I don't have a boyfriend and therefore I am GFE, and like went out of their way to like prove it, like see I don't have a boyfriend, see, and then they get caught out having a boyfriend, I'd be kind of like, Banana Peel, what are you doing? You know what I mean? Then it wouldn't bother me. If you go out of your way to make it like a part of your personality, or like, see, you can trust me because I don't have a boyfriend, and then it turns out you do, then I would be like, yeah. There's a lot of ASMR on DL site, really? I don't go out of my way to look for stuff on other sites. I usually just stick to YouTube. I think there's been a couple of times where I've been interested in someone's like non-YouTube thing, but it's been very far and few between. Anyway, but isn't Banana Peel have yeah, I guess so, but I guess like as a you don't have to. I mean, again, you don't have to be GFE, right? Like, you can stream, not address your relationship status. If you want to keep that private, that's up to you. If you don't want to bring, like, that into stream, that's up to you. But you don't have to be GFE for starters. And then if you are gonna be GFE, you don't have to make that, like, you don't have to make that, like, a selling point of your personality. You can just, again, keep it, like, unaddressed. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to be like, by the way guys, I don't have a boyfriend, you know what I mean? Because then when it turns out that you do, it's like, well, why did you keep lying to us? So what else are you lying about, Banana Peel? I'm looking at you. Am I looking at her? Hold on, am I looking at her? Does this look like I'm looking at her? I can't tell, because when I'm not looking at myself, then I can't tell where I'm looking. Anyway, let's not run Banana Peel's name through the dirt. I'm sure she's an honest Furby. It feels like any GFE, BFE streamer with a so is running risks that feel bothersome. I think ultimately you should probably not be GFE or BFE if you have a significant other, just for like the crash out that is inevitable. You know what I mean? There's gonna be probably a crash out at some point, or something's gonna be discovered at some point. It's gonna leak through. I'm just saying, if I found out, I'm not saying what I think is morally acceptable or not. I'm just saying, like, if I found out Banana Peel had a boyfriend this whole time, but it had been kept like separate from the streams and stuff, I wouldn't be bothered. I'd probably still watch Banana Peel. There's a difference between lying about it and advertising yourself as single and not bringing. Yeah, yeah, I agree with that. I think you don't have to like lie about it, and you also just don't have to bring it up if it's something you don't want to. If there's something you don't want to talk about, you don't have to bring it up. I think it's very easy to just say, hey, private life is private life, and what I do off of stream doesn't matter. Because when I'm here, I am here for you, and when I am not here, I am poof gone. You know. It's very simple to just say that and be done with it. Be done and move on. Okay, it's been more than 10 minutes. Let me just see if there were any last minute marshmallows. Poor Banana Peel. Her name just got like muddied. Banana Peel's a good girl. I believe Banana Peel wouldn't lie to us. Okay. I hate Banana Peel now. I'm sorry, Banana Peel. You lost one sub. Do you take a lot of care of your hair? I do, because it is quite dry naturally, and it is like wavy curly. It's like an S shape wave. So it dries out pretty easily if I don't take care of it. And I am trying to. It's pretty long. It's like to the top of my butt. It's kind of like to the top of my butt. It's pretty long, so I'm also just like letting it grow. I want to see like what is the longest length I can reach, but I can only reach that length if I take good care of it by like keeping split ends trimmed, making sure it's hydrated, making sure it's cleansed, you know, doing a routine. Okay, yeah, I put a lot of effort into it. I wasn't blessed with the best hair genes. Some people are so lucky when they have like just a slight wave, but it's like silky, it's smooth, they don't have to worry about it much, you know? Some people get really lucky with the hair genes. I don't think I had the worst. I don't think I have the worst hair though. I can still do stuff with it, which is nice. It would kind of suck if you were like if you had hair that like just broke off easily or something like. Anyway, that's like a hair talk. Guys aren't interested in hearing about hair. I'll just say, yeah, I try to put a lot of effort into keeping it healthy. There we go. I guess it would be like if I started yapping about like makeup and stuff too. Guys would be like, what the heck? Shut up. How good is my Japanese? Not that great. I'm like a very low level. Why mayonnaise? It's to show how tall he is. I was buying mayonnaise for egg sandwich. Not very great. Having brittle hair would be a pain to try and do anything with. Yeah, he's like 2 apples, maybe like 1.5 apples. Should I buy some apples so I can compare his height? He's smaller than Hello Kitty. That's why I wanna go to language school, because I suck at self-study. There we go. Better tell us about your nails. I think I bit them like was it yesterday that I bit my nail? No, it was the day before, because yesterday I had migraine. They're like in level with the tip of my finger, and for me that is very short. So like it's like just before it extends beyond the finger. It's probably like the shortest I would have my nails, cause I don't like having nothing there. But I don't like when they start to get in the way of like typing and stuff. I would be interested in your hair routine. Okay. So I use quite a combination of things to wash my hair. You can actually wash your hair with apple cider vinegar, and I do apple cider vinegar washes as I feel is necessary. I also do like baking soda cleanse, but I will rotate that between that and Head and Shoulders because both of those are very good for removing product buildup from your hair, and scalp, which is important because health of your scalp is important for health of your hair. If you ever use like baking soda to wash your hair, you do have to use like an apple cider rinse after because the baking soda will open your hair cuticles and it will leave them open. And then apple cider vinegar will close the cuticle. And yeah, so that's a little rundown. I do that. I also use shampoo and conditioner like normal people. And I also use a hair mask pretty much every time I'm going to clean my hair, like shampoo or do a rinse on it. I will also use a hair mask. I rotate what hair mask and what shampoos I use because if you use the same shampoo for too long, basically your scalp gets used to it and it's not really effective anymore. So I kind of rotate between what shampoo and conditioners I use. You should also, if you're gonna use shampoo and conditioner, you should probably use the same brand for that wash because they manufacture those two like coincide with each other, right? You have a strange routine. It's just more in depth than like a normal hair, you know, because it's not straight hair, so it's got like a little bit more necessity, I would say. I'm not the type of person. Oh my god, I see a cursed object. Where did they go? Who? Let me pause that train of thought. You need a face and feet. Okay, there we go. Fixed. I'm also not one of those people that can just get out of the shower and damn, your hair's good to go. If I do that, my hair will be a hot mess. So I need to oil. I also use heat protectant. Even if I'm not gonna straighten my hair, I'll still use heat protectant because the environment can damage your hair. Wind is the most damaging thing for your hair, so I make sure to put protectants on, I put oils on. I also will kind of rotate if I'm using like mousse or like gels. I just kind of rotate it because I think like putting the same thing on your hair over and over again is not gonna be good for it. Yeah, it's pretty in depth, and it's also like I keep a close like watch, I guess, over like what my hair is needing. Like, is it like, you know, when you need to wash your hair, like, you know, when wash time is coming up. Like I don't just, I'm gonna wash on Wednesday or I'm gonna wash every 3 days. I basically go by like what my hair is telling me. So like I can see when it's starting to need a wash, or I can feel it more than see it. Because I will say I'm pretty lucky in the fact that my hair never like looks oily. Even if I haven't washed my hair for like 2 weeks, it doesn't look like I haven't washed it for 2 weeks. Because it just I know, it just doesn't look like it. But I basically go by like what my hair is telling me, and yeah, then I will do different things depending on like what's going on with it. Like, is it starting to feel like there is product buildup, or is it kind of fine right now? It's complicated. Stinky up. I showered today, so I'm not stinky. I just don't wash my hair as often because it doesn't need it. It's quite dry, so it doesn't need a lot of washing. Can definitely tell you take care of. Yeah, I do pale, especially because I'm wanting to go like mega long, right? And if I want to go mega long, I gotta like keep it all kind of healthy. So I gotta pay attention to it. I also I wear it in a bun if I'm going to sleep. Not a bun. Sometimes I'll just wear it on a ponytail on top of my head, but I'll also wear it in a bun. Just so it doesn't get tangled up and stuff when I'm sleeping, because that is the worst. I go based on if it's itchy, because I get dandruff, or if I feel particularly gross. Yeah, if it's itchy, that's usually one of the signs that it's time to wash. Like, starting to get, like, itchiness is, like, wash time sign. Do you lose many leave-ins? Yeah, I have, like, like different heat protectants, anti-tangles, mousse, gels, different oils. But they're not in my room. So if they were in my room, like right next to me, I would read off what they are. But they're not right next to me. I got curly hair, but I just shave it all off before I start. Yeah, curly hair is a lot of effort. People who say that like, oh, you're so lucky. I want curly hair. It's like, no, you don't. No, you don't. If you don't have, if you have like straight hair, you're fine with what you got. Okay. If you could voice a Furby, which generation would you 100% not want to voice for? Shelby. The Shelby was like a before the 2005 Furby, but it's literally like a shell Furby. Forever Shelby. I think that's all for today. Yes, we got through all of them. Okay, closing up. The marshmallows are being closed. We have finished marshmallowing for today. I keep my leave-in products in my room. It's in the other room. So I got like the bedroom that I sleep in, which also has my PC desk. And then I got the room that's got all my clothes and my plushies and yada yada. I got all my Furbies in here with me. Some stream assistant stuff in here with me. I've kind of got all my stuff like, what do you call it? Spread out between two bedrooms at the moment. But the room that my PC is in is like too small to have a lot of stuff in. Plus, it's got a lot of my cousin's stuff in here still. Like, I think he has like a snowboard in here. I don't know what it is. It's like bagged, but it looks like a snowboard. He's got like a wardrobe that has his guns in it and stuff. It's like, yeah. Not really. It's kind of like he's not fully moved out, right? Like he's kind of like half living here still, and yeah, there's just like stuff of his that's in this room. There's snow. Yeah, there's snow in different parts. You can also go snowboarding in different locations. Some mountains and stuff have snow like year round. You didn't move all his stuff out of the other rooms. Yeah, it's pretty much like that. I mean, like the gun closet is in my room. He hasn't removed the guns yet. And then there's like some documents, I think, for like his business or something. I don't know. I'm not like nosy in that regard. I haven't like properly looked at it. But yeah, so there's like the essential stuff in one room, and then like my clothes, the stream assistant's clothes, they're in the other room. But I liked this room's bed more. I really like firm beds. I mean, for a while I slept on a futon in Japan, right? And then when I moved back to New Zealand, I just slept on the floor for a while. So I really like firm surfaces, and Yeah, this bed is like really fun. Originally Auntie Elf was like, "Oh, I'll have the small room." And then she was like, "No, that bed's too firm." And the guns bolted to the ground. They're like in a locked cabinet. Like there's no way you can break into it or anything. It's like locked. Yeah, and it's like fully, yeah, like it's kind of like a vault, but it's like a full ass cabinet. Like it's way taller than me. That doesn't really make it sound that big. It's really tall. Okay, it's really tall. It would be taller than me even if I was like 6 foot. Okay, it's tall. And then yeah, that's that. I think eventually I'll have to move this stuff out of the other room. It's just like for now I can keep it in that room. But I mean eventually what was I gonna say? I forgot what I was gonna say. I was gonna say something and I forgot. I like tabbed and got distracted. We have to have it bolted to the ground, so it would be hard to move it if it was. Oh no, it's not bolt. The actual thing is not bolted to the ground. 6 foot is like you put your foot and they put it again 6 times. Very easy. Okay, let me have a drink. I was closing up tabs and stuff. I was telling I don't even forgive me. Forgive me, oh my god. Man, how many thingies did we get through today? Marshmallow. Marshmallow. I keep seeing myself peek. Do I need to turn down my mic a little? I don't know. I'll listen back to the VOD and I'll see. Felt like a ton of marshmallows or peeking? I'm gonna assume marshmallow. I will listen back to the VODs and see if I'm like peeking or not. Yeah, there is a lot. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay, it looks like 21, but I think there was more than that, wasn't there? Maybe I just didn't post all of them? I feel like there was more than that because I know... I know there was because I saw... what did I see? I saw like 30 at one point. Yeah, I saw 30 at one point. Should we wrap up for today and go do a little watchy watch of some more analog horror. Marshmallow peeking. I don't think you peek much. Oh, okay. I'll check anyway. I'll check to be sure. Just because I keep seeing it on my end, but I don't know. I'm no audio expert. So I'll have a look after. Before we wrap up, I do have one thing to show. Something has returned. Something has returned to the stream. Can you guess what it is? You're more of an audio expert than I am. Yeah, I suck at audio stuff. We should make a love under the starry sky. Can chat make a poll. Kagi and wait, we have like an orgy under the starry sky? But the sun is out! Okay, anyway. Look. Are you looking? I went to the wrong thing. Hold on. I went to the wrong thing. Hold on. Tehe? Yeah, that was Clip Studio Paint, which isn't supposed to... Hold on. Okay. Okay. TV time is back! TV time is back! Yeah! The TV time is back. I realize what makes me look kind of tiny like this. Hold on. I'm not that small. There we go. Yeah, TV time is back. It's not that long yet because I manually selected these ones and I manually like put them all together and stuff. So before it was like a compilation that some of the compilations that I had saved, right? Or is this one I actually like went through and and like edited them together? This one's so cute. This one's so cute. I went through my collection of envelopes and yeah. So it's a short mix at the moment, but it will expand as time goes on. Yeah. So it'll be a better mix, but needs time to go. Yeah, it's like from my... Oh, look at this one! This one's good! This one's good! Yay! Let's go to McDonald's! McDonald's! Fabi! Iko? Maybe we can set up a 24/7 Japanese TV. I don't know how we would do that. Yeah, we got the Be Right Back screen set up again. Got the Be Right Back screen set up again, and this one I like manually edited. PlayStation. Fabi. You need to make a Discord bot, but have it hosted somewhere. Yeah, I don't know anything about that. Yeah, these are all just like more of my like favorites from my personal stash, you could say. Pucci. PlayStation. Anyway, that's all I had to show. I now just realized the PlayStation lady was saying it in Japanese. Ah! It doesn't say it in English or anything like that. PlayStation. Oh yeah, it does! It does! It does, doesn't it? Those dogs used to be super popular. Poochie? Yeah, I had one. I had a Poochie. I don't know what happened to mine. It's no longer with us. Digimon. Anyway, that was what I had to show before we wrapped up. Meow. Time to officially end All good things must come to an end. I am good thing, by the way. Me, I'm the good thing. Thank you everyone for hanging out today. Thank you for the Marshmallow stream. They're always a lot of fun. I appreciate all of you. Ding dong, dun 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 dun. It's Kagi. I will see you again next time. Yes. Tomorrow is another day. Bye bye. It's Kagi. Remember me.